Hello everybody, this is Tuffy Maggio here, and I am with Booster Brat's brand ambassador, J-Bum himself.
Yo, yo, yo.
Alright, so myself and J-Bum are going to be going over a game of Booster Brat for everybody. And this is going to be really exciting because he's brought a deck that he built, and I brought a deck that I built, and we're going to see which one wins. So, J-Bum, what kind of deck are you playing with?
Playing with a Fret and Alistair combination deck, which will mostly focus around keywords on cards and mostly the cult theme.
Nice. Yeah, I will be playing a deck that is more based around misprint and kind of getting the tempo gains that generally, you get by putting out solid characters with a little bit of boost, that kind of thing. So, yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this underway, and we will be playing to 8 points instead of the normal 16, just to shorten this up a little bit. So, J-Bum, let's see who goes first. Would you like to roll a die to see who goes first?
Sure, go ahead.
I got a 3.
Oh, 20.
Alright, well, I will choose to go first. And at the start of the game, both players search their decks for a team leader. And a team leader is going to be any character that is an agent. So I'm going to go ahead and generally, you and your opponent search your deck for the agent to put in your team leader slot, put it face down, and then reveal them at the same time. But I went ahead and put the card on top before the recording, so I am picking a misprint, and it looks like J-Bum, you got an Alistair. So now, after both players search their decks for a team leader, you shuffle. Anytime you search your deck for any card, you have to shuffle the deck afterwards. So let's go ahead and start this off. And both players will draw 7 cards. And we start with 11 points, 11 allowance points. And that is actually what you use to play the cards. So, like, this one costs 3, so you have to have at least 3 points to use, and you would actually tick this down whenever you use them. Alright, so I have misprint. Now I get to play any cards that I want right now. This is my main phase. So let's see what we want to do. I am going to go ahead and pay 1 to play a Chibi Spark as a unit. So Chibi Spark is a basic agent. Any basic character you can play from your hand. Now there are evolution characters, and you have to have the basic form of that character to evolve into those characters. But we may go over those here soon, depending on what either one of us plays. So Chibi Spark has the ability of pay 3, send the top card of your deck to the use pile to give this character plus 100 attack, and you can use that any number of times. But I am not going to use that right now. So now, let me think. What do I want to do? I think I am going to pay a whopping 7 now. And I'm going to play Sentient Shrine. So Sentient Shrine says it comes into play with X worship counters. The cost is actually X. We have to change that from 3 to X. But I paid 7, so I played in an empty unit zone, and it comes into play with X number of counters, and it counts as a basic unit with 0 attack. I can remove 1 worship counter to give any character plus 100 attack. This ability may be used in the battle phase. So we will come to that here shortly. So let's go ahead and put those 7 counters on the Sentient Shrine. What do you think of that one, J-Bum?
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I actually love the artwork.
Oh, the artwork's amazing. All right, and then since I'm down to 3 points, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass to you, J-Bum.
I'm going
So
to pay
this
5
is-
credits.
What's that?
I'm going to pay 5 credits, and I'm going to KO your little unit over here.
You are going to KO that? Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay.
What are you going to do, brother?
I'm gonna pay 3 and play Wolf Dodge on that KO. And Wolf Dodge is a quick play event, so you can play this at any time, even on your opponent's turn. Counter target event and put it on top of its owner's deck. So KO gets to go back on top of your deck. And then whenever you use a event card, it goes to the used pile after it resolves.
1, 2, 3, you go 7. Let's do it. There we go.
It's like J-Bum's
Go and play Fret.
Oh, J-Bum playing a Fret.
I get to search them. So when I play Fret, I get to search my deck for a basic character with the keyword scary.
Nice. There's a few good ones. You can even grab another Fret, which is really cool. Getting 2 characters for the cost of 1. And they're in the cult theme. And the cult theme is kind of about like your characters get better in multiples because it's got that cult kind of thing going.
For now, this is where the my Alistander comes into play.
That is a Rhinocchio. Before,
Big boy.
you can only play this character if Alistander is your main character. Yeah, that's pretty huge. 1100 attack.
Oh, this one. All right, my last 2 credits. I'm going to play my acceptance letter, which will I have to equip it. Actually, I always do that.
Yeah, that's actually an item.
So when I equip it to a character, search your deck for any agent and put them in your hand.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, J-Bum plays that acceptance letter, and he's going to search for a basic agent. Wonder what he's going to get.
Fret not, my friend. Fret not.
Fret not.
Fret not.
Oh, that is a Fret. Okay. J-Bum grabs another
Back
Fret.
ends my turn.
All right, so J-Bum is ending his turn, and now we go on to the battle phase. So since I started the round, I get to pick a character to go into the playground to do battle first. So I'm gonna pick my misprint.
I'm going to pick my Renocchio before.
Okay, so Rhinocchio before has an 1100 attack, and I have 500, but I am gonna go ahead and use the Sentient Shrine's ability, and we're gonna do it 7 times. So I'm gonna give him plus 700 attack, and now he's gonna be a 1200 attack and able to defeat Rhinocchio. So I am going to win this battle, and what we're gonna do is here on TTS, we'll go ahead and just put these cards in I'll put his card in his bag, my card in mine, but in person you're going to be basically taking your opponent's card and putting it into a binder, or you can figure out piles or something like that. But anyways, for each card that is sent to the collection, you get a victory point. So I get 2 victory points, and that brings me 2 steps closer to winning this game. All right, so now, since I started the round, this last round, it looks like J-Bum is going to start the round this next round. So J-Bum is able to do a trade-in at the start of his turn. So what that means is he can take any number of cards from his hand, put them on the bottom of his deck in any order, and then draw back up to 7 cards. So it looks like you put away 1 and drew 3. And then also, the active player also resets their points back up to 11, while the defending player has to wait until the start of their turn to do so.
Fret.
That is another fret.
Wouldn't you know, Ranocchio?
Ooh, fret searches for another Ranocchio. That is a very, very impressive combo there, J-Bomb.
Thank you, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Call PSA because here comes the slab.
Oh man! So slab, what slab does is you equip it to any character in play, and then give that character plus 500 attack while it's in the playground. So that just makes it a really beefy character when it comes to battle.
All right, my last 2 credits. I'm going to spend it on a Zamino.
Oh, Zamino. Send this equipment to your archive. Search your deck for a card with create and place it in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So that is an item with an activated ability that you can use at any time on your turn. You send it to your archive, and then you search your deck for a card with create and place it in your hand. So he doesn't have to use it right now, but it looks like he's choosing to.
I want this card in my hand next time.
Yeah.
All
Alright, so J-Bum searches out a Wolf Dodge and puts it into his hand. That's a very good card to search for.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so since...
I'm going to need that next turn. Next turn. All right, I'm good.
Alright. So I will refill my credits back up to 11. Not 12, 11. And then I will mulligan... Or trade in. Sorry. The old term was mulligan. The new term is trade in. So we are going to... Let's go ahead and trade in these 2 cards. Let's put these on the bottom.
Remember when you had a bunch of birds on your shrine?
Yeah.
Like, they're gone.
And then I'll draw 5. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. That card seems pretty good. That one goes to... I think what we're going to go ahead and do is... we're going to go ahead and pay 1 to play Binky as the team leader. And now I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 to use Binky's ability. And that allows me to roll a die. And the next card I play costs that much less. And the next card I play costs 6 credits less. So...
Very good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Armored Rabbit Man for, well, I'm going to use up the free credits, essentially. And then, let's go ahead and pay, I'm going to pay 5. And we're going to play Alien Mask. Alien Mask, when it's equipped to a character, send 1 unit back to your opponent's hand if your opponent has more than 1 unit in play. So we are going to put that on... I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my Sentient Shrine. And then I'm going to send
Sentient Shrine has an alien mask on. Okay.
What's that?
Your shrine's got an alien mask now.
It does, it does. So I'm going to send Ranocchio before back to your hand.
Hello, Ranocchio!
And then... then I'm going to pay 2. And we're going to play a Dino Nykus. Deinonychus gets plus 100 for each unit with Scary in play.
3.
So how many
Same
Scary
thing.
units do you have?
Does.
Oh, you have 2, and I have 1. So that's gonna. Oh wait, actually no, I have 2. So he gets plus 400 for each, or plus 400. So he's gonna be at 500 power. All right, so I am done for my turn. So now, since you started the round, you get to pick a character to put into.
Fred with his slab.
All right, well,
The PSA 10.
that's not gonna. I can't beat that, but what I'm gonna do, since you put that in play, I'm gonna put Armored Rabbitman in play.
Sweet.
So if Armored Rabbitman would be placed into a rival's collection, place it in mine instead. So now we'll go ahead and battle. Your attack is definitely higher than my Armored Rabbitman, but Armored Rabbitman's going to go in my collection, so I'm going to get a collection point, but you get 2.
Trying to make the slab sound.
Right. So you get 2 points because you have a item attached to your fret. So 2 cards go in your collection, 1 in mine. All right. And now, since you started the last round, I get to start this round. I am going to say that I want to keep all the cards in my hand. So I will not trade any of those in, and I will draw my 4 to get back up to 7. Alright, this is interesting. So we are going to pay 5 to play another Armored Rabbitman. And then I'm gonna pay 3 to play a slab on my Deinonychus.
Oh.
So Deinonychus now has plus 500 power. And
Man, I hate when people slab low commons.
right? Alright, I will go ahead and pass the turn back over to you, J-Bob.
Alright. Let me get my credits back. Okay. Huh? Okay. Well, wouldn't you know it? Chibi Binky's over here too.
Oh, Chibi Binky comes into play. Let's take a look at that real quick. Chibi Binky, once per turn, you may roll a dice. The next card you play costs X less, where X is the result of the die roll. That has been errated, so you have to pay 2 to use the ability.
Yeah, that's right. A 1.
You rolled a 1? Okay. Alright. Well, that's the only number you
less.
can roll to get a negative on that.
So now I have to pay 1. Alright. We'll probably just do this then. The no PO, wouldn't you know, is back down. And I pass my turn.
That is Renokio Ford. Alright. So now we go to the battle phase. So since I started the round,
What you got, brother?
What's that?
Oh, I said, what you got, brother?
Well, I am going to go ahead and put my Armored Rabbitman into the playground.
Okay.
And you're going to pick a threat. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and compare attacks and see who wins the battle. So I have 100 and you have 300, so you win the battle, but my Armored Rabbitman goes to my collection because of the ability on Armored Rabbitman. So I get another point, and you get a point as well for your threat.
I do.
And now, since I started this round, you get to start this next round.
Okay, we'll keep everything. Draw 2. Hey. 3 credits to blast this away.
All right. That goes to my hand, or so
Yeah,
set a
hand.
target basic unit character in the team zone back to the owner's hand. You may play this during your turn. You can play this only if your opponent has more than one character in the team zone.
Mhm.
All right. So Deinonychus goes back to my hand, and any equipment that is attached to a character, when it goes to a player's hand, goes from the unit zone to a player's hand, the equipment goes to the use pile.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Fret. Fret's going to search for another scary keyword. Let's see what he finds.
Fret seems pretty good right now.
Let's see. Deinonychus. All right. Good. I'm done. Rolling.
All right, so I play my Sentient Shrine for 9. J-Bum, are you ready to go to the battle phase, or do you have a play?
Yes.
All right,
I'm gonna blast your shrine off.
Okay, so you are going to play Blasting Off again, and that is going to send my shrine back to my hand. And I have nothing else to do, so J-Bum, are you ready to go to the battle phase?
Let's see. I'm going to play my Deinonychus.
All right, and you know what? I am going to go ahead and pick my Deinonychus to come into play too.
That's good.
So Deinonychus has the same attack as your Deinonychus, so it's going to be a tie, and what that means is I place my cards in my collection, you place yours in yours, so we both get a victory point. So I'm up to 5, and it looks like you're up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so since you started that round, I get to start this round. So I'm going to refill my allowance back up to life. And then I'm going to send that one back, and this one back. Alright, so putting those on the bottom of the deck. And drawing 4 cards to bring me back up to 7. Let's see what we're gonna do here now. Alright, so I'll pay 2 to activate Banky's effect. Let's see how much our next card is gonna be. Well, here, roll that. There we go. Oh, 6 less. Nice.
Let's go.
You know what? So I am going to use that 6 and another 6 more. And you know what happens now? Or well, no, it'll be 5 more. I'm gonna play Lord Raradora. So what Lord Raradora says is, it can only be played in a unit zone. When I play Lord Raradora from my hand, send all environments, my hand, and all other characters in my team zone to the used pile. Then place 3 token name here tokens, token units with 200 attack into my team zone. This character automatically wins in battle and is sent to my collection at the end of the round. So, yeah, well, you know what I'll do? I'll just go ahead and flip these cards over, and we will say that those are tokens. And then I have to discard my hand. And it is your turn, J-Bone.
Draw 3.
Okay.
Alright. Let's do my little chibi binky. Pay 2. Come at 9.
And Chibi Binky says your next card costs $2.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'm done.
Ranokio before coming down. Alright, well, I am going to pick my Lord Rarador to put into battle into the playground. Alright, you pick Binky, so Lord Raradora just can't lose. So he's going to go to the collection zone, and your Binky, I get a point for that too. So I am going to go up to 7 points. 1 away from winning.
At the moment, you are.
Here, we'll go ahead and get that Binky into your bag there.
Now, things around here in Booster Brat land can change quickly.
Oh, no, exactly. All right, so you get to start this round.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'll put that one down. Drawing 2.
All right.
No, I don't want this one. We'll put it down. Drawing 3. Drawing 3. All right, I'm at 7. Okay. Let's start. All right, I'm gonna stay at 4 because I'm about to play 7 and play Archivist.
Okay, so basically we add up our victory points and divide them in half. So I have 6 and you have 4, so that's going to bring us both to 5 victory points.
You're at 7. I had 4.
Or yeah, 7 and 4. So you're up to 6 points and I'm at 5 because it rounds it up for you.
Boop. Sweet key.
That's a pretty good play there, G-Bone.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good play. And I love what it looks like. It reminds me of more droids.
Right.
Particular ones on Tatooine. All right. I got 4 left here. I'll need that. Choices. Oh, I think I'm just going to pass.
Okay. I'll refill my points, and since I have no cards in my hand, I'm going to draw 7 cards. Alright. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to go down to 6 points. And I'm going to KO one of your Rhinocchio befores.
I'm going to quick play. I'm going to wolf dodge.
You're going to wolf dodge that?
Oh,
I am going to... Let's see. I'm going to wolf dodge your wolf dodge.
alright.
So, wolf dodge, counter target event, and put it on top of its owner's deck.
Okay. Get spots over here.
So, KO's that Rhinocchio before. And then, let's... Then I'm going to pay 2 and get a Dino Nycus in play. And then I'm going to pass turn. So now we go to the battle phase.
Oh. Can you beat my Rhinocchio before?
No, I can't.
Oh,
So, yep,
that's how this one ends.
I'll put a token in play, and you are going to win this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this token in play, and it looks like Rhinocchio before has a bigger attack. I have no cards to play. So, J-Bomb, you win this battle, and that's going to give you 2 victory points, and you're going to go up to 8, and congratulations, you win the game.
Thank you, good sir. Very good.
So this was a prime example of, it looked like I was pretty far ahead, but in this game, sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. J-Bond definitely had a good plan going in there, and that Archivist card really caught me off guard. You will have to think about some of the cards that your opponent is going to be playing and strategize around that, because I did have an answer, but there's not much I could do there. So, and thank you, J-Bum, for doing this demo. You, sir, are a fantastic ambassador to Booster Brat, the trading card store.
Thank you so much.
So this is me, Tuffy, and J-Bum. We are going to sign off, and we'll see you in the next video.